Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, my name is Josh, Greater Montreal real estate broker. And whether you're an experienced investor or just starting out, choosing the right neighborhood is everything when it comes to maximizing your returns. Montreal is a city of many different neighborhoods with affordable up and coming areas, established neighborhoods, and exciting new development projects. But with so many options, the main question is, where should you focus your time and your money? That's exactly what we're breaking down in this video, as I've ranked, in my personal opinion, the 5 best Montreal neighborhoods for real estate investment. And I'll be scoring each one based on 3 key categories: price, location, and neighborhood growth. Each area will get a score out of 10 in these 3 categories, and at the end, I'll reveal the top performing neighborhood with a total score out of 30. I've worked in Greater Montreal real estate over the past 8 years, and I thought this type of video might be helpful and beneficial to some of you out there looking to invest in real estate. So trust me, you'll want to stick around to the end, but first, let's roll the intro. Before we get started with the video, please take the time to like, comment, subscribe, and turn on post notifications for this video. It means a lot and it goes a long way for my channel. Now, before we get started with the individual rankings, let me break down for you exactly how I'm going to be ranking each individual neighborhood and my thought process. Remember, our 3 categories will be price, location, and neighborhood growth. More specifically for price, I'm going to be looking at how affordable properties are in the area and if there's any room for growth. For location, I'm going to consider how well connected the neighborhoods are and if the area is convenient. And finally, when it comes to neighborhood growth, I'm going to look at what the potential is for appreciation and transformation in the next few years, in my personal opinion. So without further ado, let's get started with the rankings and consider our first neighborhood in the top 5 best neighborhoods for investors. So first on the list is the city of Pointe-Claire, a rising star in Montreal's real estate market. Pointe-Claire is a suburb located on the west island of Montreal, bordering Lac Saint-Louis to the south. It's approximately 20 kilometers from downtown Montreal, making it a prime location for families and professionals who want a suburban lifestyle with easy access to the city. Generally, the property types you'll find in Pointe-Claire features a mix of single-family homes, townhouses, and condos. There's a strong demand for homes with large lots, which are common in this area. In terms of pricing, while Pointe-Claire is more affordable than central Montreal, prices have been rising steadily due to increased demand and infrastructure development. Yet it is still considered one of the more affordable neighborhoods on the west side of Montreal. For single-family homes, the median price in 2024 was $725,000, and for condos, it was $530,000. Also in Pointe-Claire, rental demand is growing, particularly for apartments and condos, as young professionals and retirees look for affordable options outside the city core. When it comes to price, I'm going to give Pointe-Claire an 8 out of 10. While it's more affordable than central Montreal neighborhoods, prices are creeping up as demand increases. However, there's still room for appreciation if you invest now. Moving on to our second criteria, location. One of Pointe-Claire's standout features is the upcoming REM light rail system. With a station at Fairview Pointe-Claire expected to be completed by the 3rd quarter of 2025 and fully operational by 2027, residents will be able to commute to downtown Montreal in under 25 minutes, making it a very convenient location. The area is also well connected via Highway 20 and Highway 40, making it easy to travel by car to neighboring cities, as well as being served by the several STM bus routes and the commuter train, the Vaudreuil-Hudson line, which provides additional connectivity to many parts of the city if needed. Pointe-Claire is also home to Fairview Pointe-Claire, which is considered the major shopping center in the west island of Montreal. It is also home to several reputable schools, including both English and French options, which attract families to the area. And finally, Pointe-Claire offers waterfront parks, giving access to Lac Saint-Louis, and provides plenty of green spaces and recreational activities like cycling, kayaking, and walking trails. In terms of location, I'm going to give Pointe-Claire a 9 out of 10. With the REM project making downtown access a breeze and excellent existing amenities like Fairview Mall, Pointe-Claire is an ideal suburban location. Moving on to our third criteria, which is the neighborhood growth potential. The first thing that comes to mind is the Fairview Pointe Claire hub. This project has been in the talks for some time now, and it would be a redevelopment project to potentially include new condos, offices, and retail spaces, turning the area into a modern, walkable urban village. I'm not aware of the current progress of the project or details on it or when it might actually happen. However, it is an exciting thought for growth potential in the neighborhood if it does actually come into fruition. One project that is definitely happening is the REM, which is a great opportunity for property values in the area as it enhances the suburbs' connectivity and desirability for commuters. Overall, for neighborhood growth, I would give Pointe Claire an 8 out of 10. With current and potential major redevelopments and growing demand from families and professionals, Pointe Claire has a lot of potential for growth. With that, the final score for Pointe Claire is 25 out of 30, making it a top-tier choice for investors seeking both growth and long-term stability. Next on the list of the top 5 areas to invest in Montreal, we've got Hochelaga Maisonneuve, otherwise known as Hochelaga. This neighborhood is a dynamic and rapidly transforming neighborhood in Montreal's East End. Once an industrial working class area, it has become one of the city's most sought after locations for young professionals, artists, and investors. Its ongoing gentrification and urban renewal projects make it a hotspot for real estate growth. When it comes to our first criteria of pricing, Hochelaga offers more affordable housing than central neighborhoods like the Plateau or Old Montreal, making it an attractive option to first-time homebuyers and investors. Generally, a mix of duplexes, triplexes, and renovated condos and new construction projects are available, and there is a high demand for rentals among students, young professionals, and families due to its affordability and proximity to downtown. For single-family homes, the median price in 2024 was $827,500, and for condos, it was $410,000. When it comes to price, I'm going to give Hochelaga an 8.5 out of 10, simply because entry prices in this area are lower than in more established areas like the Plateau, making it a great option for budget-conscious investors. When it comes to location, Hochelaga is served by several metro stations, including Préfontaine, Joliette, and P9 on the Green Line, which connect directly to downtown in 10 to 15 minutes. It also has access to major routes like Highway 25 and Notre Dame Street that facilitates travel around Montreal and beyond, as well as a dedicated bike lane and paths that make it ideal for eco-conscious residents. Hochelaga is also home to several parks and green spaces, including Parc Maisonneuve and the Botanical Gardens. You can also shop in Promenade Ontario, a vibrant commercial strip filled with local boutiques, trendy cafes, bars, and restaurants, or visit Marché Maisonneuve, which is a public market offering fresh produce and artisanal goods. We can't forget that Hochelaga is also home to the Olympic Stadium, the Saputo Stadium, and the Biodome. Given all this information, I'm going to give Hochelaga Maisonneuve an 8 out of 10 for location. Being just minutes from downtown by metro makes it super convenient for young professionals and renters. Moving on to our final criteria of neighborhood growth, Hochelaga is in the midst of a significant transformation, with gentrification driving up property values while retaining its unique character. There are many ongoing urban renewal projects, including old industrial buildings being converted into condos, artist lofts, and co-working spaces, as well as streetscapes being modernized with investments in pedestrian-friendly spaces and public art. We're also seeing a lot of startups and creative industries that are setting up shop in refurbished industrial spaces, as well as ongoing city initiatives to enhance infrastructure and public spaces, further boosting the area's appeal. In terms of neighborhood growth, I'm going to give Hochelaga a 10 on 10 due to its rapid gentrification, urban renewal projects, and trendy new businesses. With that, the final score for Hochelaga adds up to 26.5 out of 30. I just want to quickly interrupt this video to remind you that this year I have the goal of reaching 5,000 subscribers on my channel and becoming a go-to real estate resource. So if you're watching this video and haven't yet subscribed to my channel, please take a second to show some support and like this video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the post notifications. Your support means a lot and it goes a long way. Now, back to the video. Third on our list is Rosemont, a well-established but steadily growing area. Rosemont, officially part of the borough Rosemont-La Petite Patrie, is a diverse and sought-after neighborhood in Montreal, combining historic charm with modern conveniences. Known for its family-friendly atmosphere, green spaces, and trendy urban vibe, Rosemont offers something for everyone. Its central location and strong demand make it an attractive area for real estate investors. When it comes to our first criteria of pricing, Rosemont features a mixture of traditional triplexes, single-family homes, and modern condo developments. Renovated units are especially popular among young professionals and families. Properties in Rosemont are relatively more affordable than areas like Plateau or Griffintown, but prices are steadily increasing due to demand and gentrification. For single-family homes, the median price in 2024 was $965,500, and for condos, it was $509,000. Rosemont has a strong rental demand, which mainly exists due to the area's proximity to downtown, public transit, and amenities. In terms of price, I'm going to give Rosemont a 6.5 out of 10. Prices here are slightly higher than in Hochelaga, for example, but the demand justifies the cost. In terms of location, Rosemont is served by the Metro Station's Orange Line with key stations like Rosemont, Beaubien, and Jean Talon, offering direct access to downtown Montreal and other major areas. For public transit, the STM buses cover the area extensively, enhancing connectivity within the neighborhood, and the neighborhood is also highly bikeable. There's also convenient access to major routes like Highway 40 and Saint Michel Boulevard for easy commuting. Rosemont also offers several green spaces, including Parc Maisonneuve as well, and many other smaller parks. You can also shop or eat at Plaza Saint-Hubert, which is a vibrant commercial strip offering a mix of trendy boutiques, restaurants, and cafes, as well as Jean Talon Market, which is a major draw for fresh produce and artisanal products. In terms of location, I will give Rosemont a 9 out of 10. Because it is so close to downtown and surrounded by vibrant amenities like shops, parks, and bike paths, it makes it an ideal spot for families and young professionals. Finally, moving on to neighborhood growth, Rosemont is experiencing consistent growth due to gentrification and urban renewal projects. Mixed-use condo projects are transforming the housing landscape, attracting young professionals and downsizers. The city is also enhancing public spaces, improving transit systems, and adding bike paths, boosting the neighborhood's livability. We're also seeing an influx of young families and professionals that has brought a renewed vibrancy to the area, driving demand for housing, schools, and amenities. When it comes to neighborhood growth, I'm going to give Rosemont an 8 out of 10. Rosemont is consistently developing with ongoing gentrification and mixed-use projects, but I would say it's growing at a slightly slower pace compared to Pointe Claire or Hochelaga. The final score for Rosemont is 23.5 out of 30, making it a great pick for steady appreciation and reliable rental demand. Next neighborhood up is La Salle, an underrated gem for real estate investment. La Salle is a borough located in the southwestern part of Montreal, known for its riverside views, suburban feel, and excellent amenities. It is a thriving residential area with strong growth potential. La Salle offers a mix of affordability and convenience, making it appealing to young families, young professionals, and investors looking for value in rapidly evolving markets. In terms of La Salle's market and pricing, La Salle offers a mix of single-family homes, duplexes, and condos, with newer condo developments that are particularly appealing to young professionals and downsizers. Real estate prices in La Salle are more affordable compared to other neighborhoods closer to downtown, yet they've been steadily increasing due to demand and development. For single-family homes, the median price in 2024 was $692,500, and for condos, it was $435,000. La Salle's accessibility and amenities attract renters, particularly families, students, and young professionals. And when it comes to price, I will give La Salle a score of 8 out of 10, as the prices are reasonable, offering solid value for first-time investors or those looking for affordable properties near the city. In terms of location, La Salle is just 10 kilometers southwest of downtown Montreal, making it a popular choice for commuters. The area is very well connected to the rest of Montreal via STM bus routes and commuter train services. The Angrignon Metro Station, a part of the Green Line, is a major transit hub providing quick access to downtown Montreal in just under 20 minutes. As well, the REM expansion includes a nearby station that will further improve connectivity and increase property values in the area. La Salle is in close proximity to major highways like Highway 20 and Highway 15, which ensures easy access by car. And the Champlain Bridge also connects La Salle to the South Shore, facilitating travel across the region. La Salle is home to Angrignon Park, a large green space with trails, picnic areas, and tranquil pond. It also has waterfront trails along the St. Lawrence River that are popular for cycling, jogging, and family outings. You can also go shopping at Carrefour and Grignon, a large shopping mall with over 200 stores. For location, I will give LaSalle an 8 out of 10. While it's not as central as Hochelaga or Rosemont, it's well connected via the metro and highways, and it has beautiful waterfront areas. Moving on to our third criteria, neighborhood growth. LaSalle has had and is having many new projects and mixed-use developments, particularly near Grignon Metro, that are transforming the area. The urban renewal initiatives are revitalizing older sections of the borough, modernizing its housing stock and infrastructure. LaSalle's affordability and family-oriented appeal continues to attract newcomers, particularly immigrants and young families, contributing to its demographic and economic growth. In terms of neighborhood growth, I would give LaSalle an 8 out of 10 as well, as we have been seeing an increase in residential and commercial projects in the area. The final grand total for LaSalle is 24 out of 30. Due to its affordability and good growth potential, making it a solid investment option. Last but not least, we have Dorval, a promising area for investors. Located on the western edge of the Montreal island, it is a well-established city known for its strategic location, accessibility, and peaceful suburban atmosphere. It combines residential charm with significant commercial and industrial activity, making it an appealing area for families, professionals, and real estate investors alike. When it comes to the real estate pricing in Dorval, there is a mix of housing options including single-family homes, townhouses, duplexes, and condos. Luxury waterfront properties along the Lakeshore Drive appeal to high-income buyers, while more affordable homes attract young families and professionals. Real estate prices in Dorval are quite affordable compared to central Montreal and other suburbs, offering good value for the location and amenities. For single-family homes, the median price in 2024 was $660,000, and for condos, it was $391,000. There is also high demand for rentals from airport employees, travelers, and families relocating to Montreal. When it comes to pricing, I will give Dorval a 9.5 out of 10. Prices here are still affordable considering its great value. In terms of location, the Dorval train station connects residents to downtown Montreal via the EXO commuter train network, and there are several STM bus routes that serve the area, providing access to nearby neighborhoods and major hubs. The upcoming REM train will also include a station in Dorval, further enhancing connectivity to downtown Montreal and other key areas. Dorval is located near highways 20, 520, and 13, making it convenient for car travel and giving you close proximity to major roadways leading to the West Island, downtown, Laval, and beyond. You are also in close proximity to Montreal Trudeau International Airport, which is a major asset for professionals and travelers. Dorval offers numerous green spaces, including Millennium Park and waterfront trails. It is also home to the Dorval Aquatic and Sports Complex, and Dorval has a mix of English and French schools, making it family friendly. Overall, I would give Dorval's location an 8.5 out of 10. Dorval's proximity to the airport and the new REM line makes it a strong contender for connectivity. Finally, for our third criteria of neighborhood growth, the REM station in Dorval will significantly boost property values and improve convenience for residents. Dorval also hosts a strong industrial and commercial sector, creating job opportunities and driving demand for housing. The area is also becoming more popular among young families and professionals looking for suburban living with urban access. The area's affordability and quality of life make it an attractive alternative to pricier neighborhoods closer to downtown. For neighborhood growth, I would give Dorval a 7.5 out of 10. While there's growth due to the REM, it's not as transformative as what's happening in Pointe Claire or Hochelaga. That gives Dorval a final score of 25.5 out of 30. I believe Dorval is a great long-term bet for investors. So here's the final ranking for Montreal's top 5 neighborhoods to invest in real estate. Coming in at number 5, we have Rosemont with a score of 23.5 out of 30. At number 4, we have LaSalle with a score of 24 out of 30. In spot number 3, we have Pointe Claire with a score of 25 out of 30. And coming in at number 2, we have Dorval with a score of 25.5 out of 30. And finally, the number 1 spot for this year is Hochelaga with a score of 26.5 out of 30. Each of these neighborhoods offers unique opportunities for investors depending on your budget and strategy. So let me know in the comments which one you would invest in. Either way, I think all 5 of these neighborhoods can make an excellent investment in the future. If you have any plans to buy or sell in any of the areas I mentioned in today's video, or anywhere in Greater Montreal in fact, please reach out to me and I'll be happy to help guide you throughout the process. My contact information is in the drop-down menu right below this video. Thank you for taking the time to watch this video, and don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and turn on the post notifications. You can also share this video with other investors to see what they think as well. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time.